Hi everyone, I am Mary Myers, and today I want to talk to you about my experience with Adefua and the Seattle community and why I think it would be incredible if you could have a similar sense of belonging somewhere fast. But before that, let me tell you a little bit about myself. So I was born in Addis Ababa, Ethiopia. I'm sure most of you know, but Ethiopia is located in East Africa. And among other things, we are known for our hospitality, love of community, and good music. So when I moved from there to the US, I continuously find myself looking for these things. And while the US is such a melting pot of culture, sometimes it could be very individualistic and challenging to find your community. So whether it is through a nonprofit, through church, through music or dance, I'm actively cultivating my community wherever I may be living, and that is the similar experience I had with Adefua. So when I stepped away from my corporate role recently, I found myself needing to do just that, to find my people, find my community, and see where I can plug in. So I was searching for dance nonprofit, music nonprofit, African music, and across those searches, an organization that kept popping up with was Adefua. So I considered, what am I willing to offer if I find a good opportunity to plug in, and I considered that I would offer a few hours a week for the term of 3 months, which was a time that I had off. So picked up the phone and called, and I was able to connect with Afua. So in that first conversation with Afua, I could hear her excitement for her organization. It didn't seem like something she had done for a long time, given how fresh and excited and energetic she was about the vision she had for Adefua and the various partner organizations that she worked with. So I asked how I could be more helpful, and we set up our first formal call. On that call, I learned that the need for Adefua and the services is growing, but what they needed to be able to solve for was, how do we cultivate and grow members so their work is able to scale itself and it's not limited by capacity, right? So we figured in order to be able to reach out to more members, we needed to understand, why do current members join Adefua and why do they stay? So I took on that project of picking up the phone and calling people and having this conversation one-to-one to understand, why are you an active member with Adefua? The biggest answer I received from those conversations was that people felt a sense of community. So in different ways, people described that same sentiment over and over. So whether it was through the drumming classes or the African dance classes or the rite of passage, people talked about how they instantly felt like they fit in, so they continued to come back. That group was their people. That group was their community. So, and as community does, they also had ideas. They had ideas about what else they wanted to do to help grow and cultivate Adefua. They had ideas about blending in Afropop with exercise, or partnering with universities to talk about African culture and show, a living culture with some of the work that Adefua does. And then other people wanted to partner with restaurants so they can teach and do different African cooking. But these were all additional things that people were excited to do because they felt like this is a community I'm a part of, and they felt a sense of ownership with that community. Personally, since I started working on this project, I have noticed Adefua more and more in our neighborhood, just lifting spirits. So whether it is performing drumming classes by the PCC Park, or doing West African dance classes, or even getting the opportunity to participate in the Rite of Passage program, where I was talking to young girls about my life experience and my new book. I have seen the impact and influence that Adefua and the partnering agencies bring to our neighborhoods. So I believe in the work they do, and they have been doing for the last 3 decades. And I invite you to take a look yourselves and consider being a member to help them continue to sustain the love and harmony that they bring into our communities. So when Afua asked me to record a video for you today to tell you about an opportunity to belong in a community and help bring so much life into your neighborhoods, I was really happy to do it. And I invite you today to learn more and consider being a member. Thank you.